What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to give a shout out to brother Mark Cruz. He sent me this particular clip from It Is What It Is podcast on the Come and Talk to Me YouTube channel. Brother Camron and Mace. And the brothers were talking about, their experience with bringing certain ladies around other people. And when you're a guy and you don't really have any money, you can bring a lady around a lot of people she find because it makes you look good. But when you have, let's say, people that respect you, people that respect you in the industry, you just can't bring any sort of woman out there with them. I don't care how fine she is. Okay. And I had to learn this lesson myself. Unfortunately, some ladies you just cannot claim publicly, although you deal with them privately. Now, this is what I want to do. I want to play this clip. And for the ladies out there that understand or don't understand what's going on, listen to this and I'm going to come back.
Females that I won't bring around me because I know that you're looking for the next best thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely females that I have a good time with, but I'll be like, I already know if we run into a with 17 billion, you have the potential to suck dick in the locker room. Pause. So I'll have my fun with you, but I won't bring you around certain things. I'll use you for that what I want to use you to. Because listen,
and women gotta know that. So if a guy, they always be like, he wouldn't take me nowhere. That's why he wouldn't take you.
You're not trusted. You can't be trusted.
You can't be trusted.
I absolutely agree with that with certain things.
No, some women need to know that. So all the ladies out there, you're saying he never takes me nowhere. What are you ashamed of me? Yes. He thinks if he takes you somewhere, you are going to embarrass him. You're going to be the beginning of his downfall. And who wants that?
Yeah. Female.
So first of all, let me just say, if you're dating a lady, and I know what somebody's going to say, well, if you don't trust her like that, you shouldn't be dating her. I get it, right? And that can make sense. But I want you to really listen to this. I want you to suppose that you are dating a lady and you have your friends, your important colleagues around, and somehow she start wanting to flirt with somebody else or being over friendly and being touchy-feely. Even though you really don't care about her like that, it makes you look bad. Because why would you bring a woman like that around colleagues who that she's not about anything? People will start disrespecting you, okay? Here's something else. A lot of times you can deal with ladies who can't really control their liquor. So, they, after a few drinks, they're staggering their English. And I'm just going to be real, man. Most of the ladies that a lot of guys are not really serious with don't really deserve to be around anything that's powerful. They don't need to be there. And I'm going to tell you like this. Typically, you want to deal with women who don't even like alcohol, right? Don't drink alcohol. But these chicks are just in the know of trying to get to the next best thing. You might be hooking her up with the next person after you because she jumps around like that. And this is the downfall of letting chicks get into your circle when they don't need to be there. I am a living witness that if you're a successful person and the girl that you're with is not a successful person, then listen, typically you shouldn't be dealing with her in the first place. But if that's the relationship you have, don't take her nowhere. Yeah, that's why chicks don't get claimed, because you haven't proven yourself to be worth somebody meeting you. You raggedy in your lifestyle, right? I'm gonna tell you some of the things a lot of brothers can consider raggedy. This is not me, but I'll speak for some of the people that I know. Women that have excessive tattoos. Visible, right? For a lot of men who are professional, if you have visible tattoos, neck, shoulder blade. All right. It's going to indicate to the people that he's around that, number one, he's not a man that can get anybody of high quality. So that's what he's dealing with. Also, different color wigs and weaves. If you're a lady that likes to red hair it up, blonde hair it up, blue hair it up. I was dating a chick before. The chick knows I don't like, certain color hairstyles. Me personally, she came with a green wig before. Automatically, you don't follow instructions, you don't get to go anywhere. You can't get claimed. All right. At best, you get to come through, movies 40 miles outside of town. You don't get to go to no family gatherings. You don't get to meet any of my real successful friends. You don't get to go on those dates because you're not serious, right? And then you run the risk of being an embarrassment. And a lot of times you're not doing this because you don't like the young lady or anything like that. That's not the case. You're doing it, because hopefully you might even feel that she might even change. Hopefully this lady will change how she acts, but I'm going to tell you, usually, man, they're not going to change. If they're not like that before they meet you, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're going to be like that. They're going to continue to be like that. And to be honest, a lot of chicks, if you're dealing with a chick, the last thing you want is somebody that you introduce her to that she starts sleeping with, even if you don't care about her like that. She's promiscuous. She's easy, and then the last thing you want to be able to say is, damn, man, the chick I met O'Shea with, I end up, because some guys don't have no standards, man. And these women don't have no real standards. And kind of what they kind of believe is, well, you know what? If I mess with his friend, he ain't gonna cut me off anyway. That's what they think. Not gonna cut me off. So that's why you don't bring them around. And what you're gonna also find out is you're not that special to these ladies, man. That's just something that you just got to continue to understand. You're not that special. All right. A lot of guys can deal with the ladies, and a lot of guys think they got money. Hey, you know what? Dudes can't deal with the kind of chicks I'm dealing with. You're a lie. Usually dudes who make less money than you can deal with that kind of chick. All right. That's just the truth. Most chicks that you deal with, all right, dudes dealt with them before. All right. They dealt with them before. They'll deal with them after you. You're not that special, bro. You got to get that. That's something that you got to continue to understand. You got to understand it, and it's just what it is. So really what you need to do, if you're dealing with a chick that's not really going to be there, you got to make them prove themselves before you bring them into your personal life. Don't just give it to them. They're not going to appreciate it. They don't need to meet people that's, dear to you. They don't need to meet anybody in the business until they show, oh my God, what did he do? Oh my goodness. They don't need to meet anybody that's serious. They don't need to meet anybody that is anything like that. They don't deserve to be there. Point blank. That's it. Your friends, for the most part, don't need to be there. So that's all it is. These guys are completely right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson. Back at it again with an episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you just heard the bell. We're out.